But why would you be targeted?
To kill me, to silence me.
Hi guys, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm great. Really, really happy to be talking to you. And well, first of all, congratulations on the movie. It's amazing. And well, the first thing I would like to know is, Keira, this is the second time in a really short period of time when you played a journalist. You did it on the Boston Strangler movie.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. That's good.
So,
yeah. I had no idea what you
so
were talking about there. So, okay. Yeah.
no, so I would like to know, what did you learn from being a journalist in these roles?
Do you know, I think this is slightly different than the Boston Strangler. The
Yeah,
Boston Strangler, I mean, obviously for obvious reasons, but what was interesting in playing the Boston Strangler was I was just asking questions. And
yeah.
journalism is all about asking questions and letting other people talk, which actually, as an actor, particularly if you're the lead role, is quite hard because you're not driving anything because it's all coming at you. And so I suppose there's some similarities with Lo because everything is coming at her.
Mm.
She understands that something has happened. Everybody else is denying it. And she's just kind of trying to figure it out. So it's a funny thing being the lead, but also being the thing that is reacting to everything, instead of driving through the kind of plot in that way.
Absolutely. But I mean, in the edit of the film, we were really quite conscious about going, okay, 5 minutes of you reacting, and then you've got to do something.
Do something. Yeah.
And then you're surprised by what the outcome is. Like you're almost like you're a scientist, like researching of like, how do I do this?
Oh, something.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you gather more evidence. And I think, I mean, I think what's really interesting about playing journalists is that it's a pretty thankless job. People, I mean, especially in the contemporary world, there is a lot of negative energy towards journalism in the world that we're living in right now. And it's as if these people think, journalists get paid any money at all, which they basically don't. Second of all, that they're doing it to spite the people who do earn money out of some kind of weird vendetta. As opposed to the actual reason most people become journalists, which is just to pursue the truth and to keep a check on corruption, which is like, we need someone to do it, and institutions often don't look after themselves. So journalists are the last kind of frontier of making sure that we have criticism in the world. And that is essentially your job in the film. It's like something is rotten in the state of this boat, and I need to figure out what it is because it seems like that I'm the only person who cares about the answers.
Yeah.
And you were saying it feels important in the movie that we have Lo pursuing the truth, and the whole movie it feels like she's living a reality, and the rest of the people in the yacht is living another reality. So, Keira, how is it for you to build a character that's have to go through a whole other line from the other members of the cast?
It was really interesting. It's everybody's nightmare that I am telling the truth and nobody believes me. And I know it's the truth and nobody believes me. And it was a really interesting thing. Obviously, we're all actors. We know it's not real, but just sitting in that and that energy coming towards you of no matter what you say, you're not believed. And the more you say it, you're not believed. And every different way that you say it, you're not believed. It is the stuff of nightmares. And I think, again, that's what I was interested by. Most people under that kind of in that situation would go, sorry, got it totally wrong. This is horrible. My bad. I think the fact that you're playing somebody who has that certainty and that the kind of the balls to sort of drive it through, it's very rare and so completely extraordinary.
Yeah, yes. I think that you need a certain, I mean, it can be really awful. I know that there's a lot of transference that happens sometimes to actors who play the odd one out or the loser or the weirdo in a film, and you were actually quite good at maintaining your kind of sense of self-confidence, despite the fact your job in the film was people being mean to you and ostracizing you all the time.
Yeah. Was being horrible to me.
It is true, but it's
that they weren't actually in real life.
No, we stopped.
That was
we did stop just slightly after the cameras cut. Yeah, yeah.
People would chat to me and not tell me I was insane, so that was okay.
And you know, this movie occurs mostly in one location, and it feels really claustrophobic. So, someone, how is it for you to film in one place that needs to feel so
I mean, it
claustrophobic?
was claustrophobic because we had 3 weeks on the actual boat, and that was tricky because it as much as it is a super yacht and massive, it is actually only meant for like 12 guests, and it's got its own 25 crew. With the film crew, we were 70 and 20 actors, and so it was. I mean, we were and on it 12, what was it, 12 hours a day. You know, couldn't get off it. You know, so it did. The weather would be bad, so outside it was cold, so you'd be inside, you'd be crammed together. That it was claustrophobic, but it's also quite interesting, I think, when you take something that is so quote unquote luxurious, you know, and aspirational, and you twist it, and that's what was fun about this, and you twist it, you turn it into hell, you know, and you turn it into this place of darkness and somewhere that you want to escape that you can't escape, and the fun of it was sort of taking this thing and subverting it, twisting it around and seeing it from that other way.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like, you know, there's a whole genre of trapped in a house,
Yeah.
movies, and I think that what was really interesting about this is that it fulfills those kind of standards, but it's a house that is more, it feels more like a castle, in that it's like it's all controlled and ruled by people that you've never met or that you don't really understand. So it's a really, like, it feels like the injustice at the core of the film is scary on top of the claustrophobia, because you're like, the world shouldn't work like this. And I think that's what a lot of people kind of like. There was a whole period of movies after Watergate, you know, which I think we're in a very similar period right now, where people are kind of questioning institutions in a way that they were post Watergate. And there was a whole group of movies that were made in the early 70s, like All the President's Men was actually about Watergate, but there were loads of them that were all about, well, if I can't trust this, what can I trust? And the kind of existential crisis at the core of us all as a society, I think, where every truth is being questioned, every institution is being questioned. Like, where does that leave us as a society and as a group of individuals? And what's really reassuring about the movie is that we feel that there is hope, that there will be some individuals that, you know, step up to the plate and do the work to find out what the truth is.
Okay, guys, thank you so much. Again, congratulations on the movie. It was great talking to you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.